Good morning. I'm Susie Ingwell here for Out and About in Dane County. This is a live Facebook post for Beyond the Page, and Beyond the Page is an endowment held at the Madison Community Foundation, which funds free humanities programs at all Dane County libraries. Today we are here in downtown Madison at the Overture Center with our guest, Michael Herold.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Good to
Michael.
see you, Susie. Hey, good
Thanks
morning.
for being with us today.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we were trying to get a better spot. Couldn't get reception, so we're down here, and hopefully we can get good reception. So if we don't, we will be taping this and posting it later. So anyway, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell us why we're at the Overture Center?
Yeah, I'm an actor, a professional actor, and I'm one of the founding members of Forward Theater Company, and I'm also on our advisory company, and we're the ones who help with some of the technical questions that have to do with our production, and we talk with Jennifer Gray, our artistic director, and it's just another way that we open communication within the theater. And just below us is the lobby for the Playhouse here at Overture Center, where we're going to be beginning. It'll come out. Beginning rehearsals for Learning to Stay. It's a novel by Aaron Solello, who is a Madison writer, and it was adapted for the stage by James DeVita.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how long has your organization been here?
We are in our 8th season this year. And we've been going strong. We do 3 main stage productions a year, all here in the Playhouse at Overture. And then we do 2 shows. We do a monologue festival every other year. And we also do something from Wisconsin Writes, which are Wisconsin playwrights. And we pick one of their shows and do a staged reading of the show.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So I think later on we're going to go downstairs and we'll take a video of a really nifty display down there with Forward Theater. Mm-hmm. Lots of pictures of you in there in different character roles, which is awesome. So, all right. So let's talk about the post from yesterday that we put up on our website. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, on your Facebook page. The first one was that you ran 10 marathons.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed. So give us some highlights.
Some of the highlights, my favorite is probably the Chicago Marathon. It's a great course, it's fairly flat, but you see all of the great parts of downtown Chicago, and the crowds are wonderful. There's entertainment through the whole route. So it keeps things moving, it keeps things exciting, and it's a lot of fun. One of my least favorite is the Lake Geneva Marathon.
Really?
It's a great location, but it's really, really hilly.
Yes,
you work your way up. Years ago, my wife and I had gone there, and she was pointing to an observatory that's in Lake Geneva. Mm-hmm. And I remember from downtown Lake Geneva looking up at the observatory. Uh-huh. Well, when you're coming down to, you're finishing mile 18 of the marathon, you actually come downhill to the observatory. So that shows you how much you've climbed. So it's brutal. And it was so lousy that my wife and I did it 2 years in a row. Anyway.
Hey, did you go by Stone Manor?
Not that I remember.
No? Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
I'll look for it next time.
Okay.
My body would never hold out for another marathon there. Anyway,
so you run with your wife?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I try to keep up with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's fast. She's a machine.
Have you done all of them with her?
No.
No.
I did the Milwaukee Marathon, the Lakefront Marathon, once on my own, and Tracy actually ran the Madison Marathon once on her own.
Okay.
And in that, she was the 5th overall woman finisher.
Oh, wonderful,
So,
Stacy.
because she
wasn't
dragging me along with it.
Oh,
so, yeah.
All right, so let's move on to your second clue, which is you're a proud father of 2. Tell us about your kids. Oh, come on now.
No, they're great.
You're a proud father of 2.
They're fabulous. My daughter Olivia, who's 13, yes. And no, she's great. And my son Gabriel, who is going to be 11 very soon. They both are kind of taking after both Tracy and me in their love for the arts and theater
Nice.
and music and things like that. Yeah, so we could have a long road ahead.
I heard Olivia was taking singing lessons?
Yep, she's taking singing lessons,
nice.
and yeah, with Abby Nichols and.
Oh, and that's the wife of
Jace.
Someone's on Fiddler, right?
And we were.
He was Tevye in Fiddler.
I'm sure
right?
he was.
Oh, he was so good.
Yeah. And we were in Guys and Dolls together
Okay.
a couple of years ago. Yeah. So.
Nice. All right. So we have some budding actors.
Yep.
In your family.
Definitely.
So your third clue was you've spoken in front of thousands of people. So that's very impressive. Tell us about that.
Yeah, spoken. Well, it was that was in direct reference to a Shakespeare festival I did several years in Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
The Omaha Shakespeare Festival is an open-air theater, and we would have anywhere from like 3,000 to 5,000 people a night.
Oh.
And so it was incredible.
What was your role?
I did several. I was in Taming of the Shrew. I was in Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream, so all kinds of things like that.
All right. Well, great. So we're going to take a look at the pictures that we posted yesterday.
Oh, boy.
So the first one, now, here we have a pretty little skirt and some, I'm not sure. What's up with that?
No, it's not a skirt. It's a kilt.
A kilt.
It's a kilt. Oh.
Okay, and
there it
why are
goes.
you showing us your legs in that?
Turn in my Scots card. Well, I've always there's something about a kilt that I just really like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make skirts. I don't know.
But kilts it's a feminine and manly thing that you can combine. I think that's what really speaks to me.
Okay.
And there's in my heritage on my
Combination.
father's side, there are some Scots and Irish immigrants. So.
And do you like wear underwear, or is that a TV thing? Like, do you have underwear on under that kilt? Or?
Well, no. But when it's really cold, you kind of have to do something.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you actually wear that ever, or is that just for fun?
No, I wear it.
You do?
Oh yeah. In fact, I broke it out a couple times for our Forward's last show outside Mullingar when I was in the lobby greeting our patrons.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And then the other picture, I will have to say the first thing I saw was your nose. And then I thought, there's a script there. So tell us about that.
Well, it's just me.
Love your nose.
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
there's a lot there to love in a good way. No, but it's just me working on a script, which that's my homework.
And that's what you do full time, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I forgot. What is your current one you're doing?
It's going to be Learning to Stay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's here. All right. And what is your role for that?
I have several. I'm playing Mert, who is the father of Brad, who is one of the main characters, and the father-in-law of Elise, who is also one of the main characters. And then I do Mr. Jansen, who's the senior partner in a law firm that Elise works for, and just a couple other characters. So yeah.
Okay, nice. So let's move on to actually why are you involved with this Beyond the Page? How are you connected?
Well, again, it goes back to Forward Theater and my wife. When we learned through Tracy of the Beyond the Page grant, Forward Theater applied for the grant, and it was really wonderful because it gave us the opportunity to take our work out into the community to different libraries, and I think it's something that really works both ways. It helps people in those communities who may not be able to get downtown Madison to see us, or who may not have the money to see a lot of shows. They can go to their local library and see performances for free. Yeah. And it also gives us a chance to go to those libraries and perform and get our name out there and show people what we do.
Yeah.
And the performances that we've done so far have been monologues from our different monologue festivals, and it's been a blast. We've had a great time. So.
Are you involved this year?
Yes. Yes.
Which one will you be in?
We'll be going to Middleton and
are you doing the monologue?
Yes.
Okay, it's in the monologue one. It's on our calendar.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So, but yeah, and there are monologues from The Love That Changed My Life, I believe, or Soul Food. It's one of those.
Oh, it's
two.
Soul Food.
Soul Food.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right. So the next question I love is the Dane County favorites. So, what is your favorite Dane County restaurant?
I would have to say Sardine.
Ah.
Yep, it's over in Machinery Row where John Nolan and Willie Street meet.
Okay.
So yeah, great restaurant.
Do you have any special items you get there?
You know, something that my wife and I just love is the piccolo fritto. It's an appetizer, but it's fried vegetables, and they do this great mix of fennel and olives sometimes. It changes up every once in a while, cauliflower and things like that, green beans. But it's just, it's so great.
Say it again. It sounded so...
Piccolo fritto.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your favorite place to go on the weekend?
On the weekend, you know what? I was looking at this, and
besides your couch, and going to your kids' games,
the Arboretum's a fun place to go on weekends, depending on the weather. Old Brick Gardens is great year-round, especially when it's chillier outside, because you can, be inside, and you get that blast of summer.
You can feel warm.
Oh yeah, and you remember that it's still out there. But places like that. Coffee shops. I love going to coffee shops.
You have a favorite?
Yeah. Well, here downtown Madison is Michelangelo's, just off the square, and there are several others. But in Sun Prairie, my hometown, Beans and Cream, that's on Cannery Square downtown.
Oh, haven't been there yet.
Oh, you got to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So the next one is for the winter activity in Dane County, but today is supposed to be like what? 50 or something.
And that's my favorite winter activity, is waiting for winter to be over. Some people, my wife and I always talk about getting into snowshoeing. And our neighbors talk to us, and we really want to try it, but it's one of those things that just hasn't happened yet. I can't say I'm the biggest outdoor winter guy.
Yeah.
My favorite outdoor activity is going from one building to the next.
Okay, sure.
But,
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, did you bring some books?
I did.
Well, I know you brought some books.
I did bring some books.
We're associated with the library, so we better do books.
I'll go down to my basement.
Go ahead and go grab your books. So, what's your first book you're going to show us today?
My first book is by, and the first three that I'll tell you about are also Madison authors.
Oh, nice.
Todd Michael Cox.
Okay.
This book of his that I've recently finished is Iowa. Really fun book about a political campaign. And a very unknown person who is kind of running for office. It's a part of their campaign.
And is that picture the person running for office?
I would say kind of yes, but it's also another person in the book.
Okay.
But, and another of Todd's is called Beast, another really great book, and Beast takes place in Wisconsin, and a really neat spin on an old classic horror, but a fresh take at an old classic horror story.
Okay, awesome.
The next one, I don't know if this is any longer in print, but David Shanker, Criminal Appeal. David, unfortunately, is no longer with us. He had written a play that Forward had done a staged reading of called Caritzis, but Criminal Appeal is just a wonderful book about an attorney who is asked to write a brief for a judge on a case of a young African-American boy, a deaf, who is accused of killing an elderly white woman. She realizes there are a lot of problems with what has been assumed. It is a great book. So,
all right.
And last, this is, and Aaron Solello. I don't have a copy of the book, but Learning to Stay, wonderful book. And again, that's going to be, the play that we're going to be doing is based on her novella. And it's wonderful about a woman and her husband. Her husband is coming back from Iraq, and war has obviously changed him. And it's how they're putting their lives back together and finding a new, what their lives are now, how they have changed, and trying to figure out how to move forward.
Yeah.
So it's a great book.
Yeah.
And finally, this is really irreverent. Christopher Moore, British playwright, Serpent of Venice. What he has done, he has a character, the Fool, and he follows the Fool, and it's a mashup.
Follows the Fool.
Oh gosh, it's a mashup of King Lear, Merchant of Venice. There are several. He mashes up several of Shakespeare's plays into this novel, and it is, like I said, really irreverent and silly and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
All right.
All you APT people, if you go to see APT, you may not want to read this. No, you should. Do yourselves a favor. Shake it off. Just love it.
All right. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, a few more questions today. So, this is serious.
Oh.
Okay. So, what is your proudest accomplishment?
You know, I was thinking about this, and it's not, I don't know that I'd call it an accomplishment, but it is, I guess, being where I am and having the friends that I have in my life, including my wife. And again, I don't know that it's something I've necessarily accomplished, but it's something I'm very proud of, and of my children, the people that they are growing into, the people who they are.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how much of an accomplishment that is, but I kind of feel like things lined up in the way they needed to for me to have these great people in my life.
Wonderful.
So
that's great. Next one. So you're a funny guy. Yeah.
I have my moments.
What makes you like really laugh? Not me, of course. I know it's not me.
I have to say, when something funny, if something funny happens, and I'm with my wife Tracy, when she laughs, and I can still make her laugh, and I'm just hoping it's for all the right reasons. But when she laughs, it is something that makes me laugh more than just about anything else.
Yeah.
But it's both low humor, high humor. I love really intricate comedies. But some, then there are some slapstick things that I still just think are funny.
You laugh a lot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But the Marx Brothers, things like that, really make me laugh. And there are a lot of Jon Stewart and a lot of those more modern people. I just love their sense of humor, the irony a lot of times. So yeah.
All right. So our last question today is about a movie. What's one of your favorite movies?
One of my favorite movies of all times is Wings of Desire.
Which I know nothing about.
Oh yeah, it's a black and white movie
Okay.
that was from the mid to late '80s, and I really love it in just the German without subtitles. It's really wonderful to listen to well, I'm not without subtitles.
What is it about?
It's about angels that are walking. It's all of us we all have our guardian angels. And it's just these angels that are observing humanity. But the angels talk about their connection to humanity. And there's a struggle with feeling like they never get to participate in life. They are eternal, but they wish that they could feel the cold, feel what it feels like to have to sneeze, the taste of coffee.
Okay, sure.
And it's just they follow, and it's how they interact with humans. And it's just, Wings of Desire.
Wings
just
of
a
Desire.
Great movie. Yeah.
Interesting. And that was made in the 80s?
Late 80s, yeah. Mid to late 80s, around, I want to say around 87, 88, maybe 86. But
but it's
Wim Wenders is the director, famous German director. Yeah.
All right. So before we end our interview today, you've talked a lot about this woman, Tracy.
Yeah.
So we have her here
She's my
as your
crush.
surprise guest. Woo! There she is, Tracy.
How are you?
So this is Tracy Herold, and Tracy, can you tell us how you are associated with Beyond the Page?
So I got involved with Beyond the Page when I was the director over at Sun Prairie Public Library, and Tom Linfield from Madison Community Foundation approached me and my predecessor, Julie Chase, about this idea to apply to the National Endowment for the Humanities for a $500,000 grant to build this endowment for programming, humanities programming in libraries. And he did the lion's share of the work, and Julie and I helped and got together the libraries to kind of run this idea past them. And lo and behold, we did get the grant to the tune of $350,000.
Woohoo!
So then we had to raise $1.05 million among all of the Dane County libraries, which we did successfully.
Amazing!
And that resulted in our current endowment, which then spins off an annual sum that we then give in grants, competitive grants, to libraries in Dane County who want to apply.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you both for being here today, and Michael, especially you. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
And if you want to tune back, everybody, I'm going to do another video of Michael downstairs, but it won't be live. So have a great day. Bye.